Foggy Mountain Breakdown. Classic. Here we go. There it was. So first note. So this is out of the key of G, and it goes down to G's relative minor, E minor. If we have some videos talking about what that means, so feel free to reference those. But G's relative minor is E, just meaning that the same notes that you would play out of for E minor, also you play the same scale you use for E minor. You also use the same notes for G. You just end on different notes. So out of G, it sounds like happy. And then, but if you if you go on down to E, you hear that minor E sound. Okay, so here we go. So it's just this is a lot of blues, a lot of slides, a lot of long bows. So D, 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 B flat, or D, B, G. So it's D, slide up for D, do it again, D, and then slide down from D, up from B flat-ish, up to B, and then over to G. And then that falls down to the minor part, and that's dun, 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 dun. And so that's two E notes. Dun, dun, two. So you get two beats. Dun, dun, dun. And then come down from the D to use that same phrase we just used. Slide down from the D, up from the B flat, to B, to the G. Now you just repeat that. Dun, dun. And then exact same thing again. And then you slide down from the G to the D, B, slide down to the G. So that's two D's. Dun, D, D, B, slide down to around B flat, and then just play your final G note. And then you just repeat that. Some variations that you can use. So I was using a fourth interval, which we talked about in previous videos, playing a G note against this D to give it this little slightly harsh but full kind of in your face, and then just proceeding the same notes and melody. The other thing you can do is, instead of just playing an E note by itself, add this B. Play a fifth interval, which we talked about before as well. And so add the B on and play them together at the same time. See how it's that kind of gritty but kind of in your face, sort of raw sort of sound to it. So, and then when you come up to play that lick, where that lick, you can also catch the fourth interval there when you play the D note. So just slide it, and just, you kind of keep the G still, maybe slide it just a little bit back. Like that. And And then the last part, you go. You can also just play from a B note to an A to a G if you want. I would encourage you just to try different things. For instance, because this song has a lot of open space in it where you can add a few other notes here and there. And so, for instance, we could do this at the end. What if we did this? Just went the other way instead. Maybe jump up to a D, full octave, E to a G, and ended up here. Or let's say in the E minor section, maybe we could do something like this. It's now here I'm going to go and just add that little simple thing of adding a G note right there. That and kind of hammer it there. So you can do things like that to make the melody a little bit different each time, and I really encourage you to do that and think through some of these things, because that is the beginning of improvisation. Alrighty, thanks guys. See y'all.